Hello YouTube, this is Edgar speaking. So basically my idea is to make a YouTube vlog all dedicated to cars. Hang on. I'm not this boring kind of guy who's gonna talk about cars all the time and everything and blah 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 blah. No. I'm gonna make it interesting. Interesting as in bringing up topics you can laugh about. Or actually might find truly amazing. So I will aim to post a video on YouTube every Thursday. So, stay tuned. The first kind of topic every week I'm going to do will be a hot topic. Basically I'm talking about a new car release or a new sensation in the car world or something like that. This week it is the Frankfurt Motor Show. Yes, the Frankfurt Motor Show with a lot of cool cars coming around, like new Volvo concept. When I first saw these lights, I thought, oh my god, is that really a Volvo? Or is it just an Audi A5 with a Volvo badge stuck in the front? Well, I understand, they spent a lot of millions developing it, and they did a fantastic job. I love that rear end, I love those lights, I love the front lights, I love everything about this car. But the pity is, are they gonna make it? Because Volvo has had a very tough time since 2010, since Geely took them over. They've had a loss since 2010. The loss this year has been accounted to £70 million. Thanks, Geely. But anyway, let's gonna hope that this Volvo's new idea is gonna work. Because they said the first application of this concept is gonna be in their new XC90. Well, about time! That big bus has been in here since 2002. The next interesting car is, bam, look at that, the BMW i8. An amazing car, it's gonna cost around £90,000, which is quite a lot, but again, remember, this is a hybrid. At last, somebody makes a beautiful electric car, not a fridge on wheels, you know. And this car is gonna be epically fast. An equivalent of 362 horsepower, 0 to 100 kilometers an hour in 4.4 seconds. But remember another thing, it's an electric car, so as soon as you put your foot down, it's gonna go! 2.5 liters to 100 kilometers, which is around 112 miles per gallon. In your face, Greenpeace! The big news was the Porsche 918. Oh yes, those silky smooth lines. That beautiful exhaust. Whoever thought of that, that guy deserves a cookie. 3 seconds to 100 kilometers an hour. The big problem is they're gonna make 918 units. Hence the 918. You're gonna be really lucky to see one of those on the streets. Unless you live in Dubai. Unfortunately, the first person who drove from the civilians was Jay Leno. And recently, it actually set a new world record for production cars. It is the fastest production car around Nürburgring. Amazing! This is also a hybrid. Ooh. Kind of tough to imagine what's gonna come next. Let's just hope the hybrids hold on for longer, because of the exhaust. The next part of my vlogs is gonna be Dash Cam Bash. Basically, it's gonna be funny videos of cars from their dash cams, or just an ordinary camera like that, or just a proper phone. This week it comes from Mother Russia, and this video shows that in Russia you can't be overtaken just by a car. Yes, the meeting was a success. Oh, hang on, dear, hang on. I've just been overtaken by a boat. Yes, I told you, a boat, I'll call you back. Imagine the guy's face when you being overtaken by a boat. It is amazing, amazing. Basically what happened here was a car behind the chap was going for an overtake, and it happened that he didn't really tighten the trailer down quite well, so when he overtook, he decided to go on his own. For the last section, I'm going to talk about the good, the bad and the ugly in the car industry. One week I'm going to talk about the worst cars, the other week I'm going to talk about the good cars. So this week, the bad cars. In particular, a Russian car. A Moskvich 412. Oh God, not the Moskvich. Yes, capitalist West, this was the car from the country you very feared. Now take a look. Does it look fearsome? Nah. Yeah, the 1.5 litre 78 brake horsepower engine, which sounds alright, but remember, the Russian cars have a lot of steel to pull. So it was painfully slow. Oh, I forgot to tell you, it is also bloody loud inside. And the thing is, this car was made for 20 years. Well, that's in theory, because in practice, the model you replaced used the same engine and almost the same body. Basically, you had a car which was manufactured for 30 years. You had to wait for such a car around 5 years in the queue. 5 years for one shitty car like that. This Russian guy, Megaretr, is reviewing this car inside and out. So check it out to see what the big Soviet fearsome nation drove. And like all Soviet cars, it was terribly made. My granddad said that the car was so poorly made, actually the front wheels went like that and the rear wheels went like that, so it went sort of like a dog sideways. It was terribly built. And also what he said, if you load the boot too much, it's gonna bend and the rear glass is gonna pop out. And yet still, there are enthusiasts who collect them. Alright. If you're out there, dear Moskvich enthusiast, please comment, why on earth are you collecting them? So in the mid-1980s, while in England Gene Hunt was driving the Quattro, and in America the Magnum was driving the Ferrari, the Russian police drove a Moskvich. So thank you very much for tuning in today. If you have any comments about how it went or suggestions, please comment them right there. And don't forget to subscribe, because I'm gonna do videos every single week. Well, if of course you're gonna have some viewers though. This was Edgar's from Edgar's Car Vlog. I'm out of here.